Welcome everyone. I am Peace Delarice. This is the Division B finals. We have on one side STL, disappointing season, yet they still find themselves at the finals against one of the front runners all season long in Six Fast Guys minus Ryan Phillips. I'm joined by Simon Dagenet and Vinny Galano, who I've been joined with all season long.
Guys.
And of course, I was joined with Simon earlier in the evening, and it was terrible. But we think this one will be better. But before we get into our own analysis of the game, we met with Terrence Adams before the game, and we talked about just the matchups and making the playoffs and how, you know what, despite the disappointing season, what it means to make the playoffs and what it means to make the FPF finals.
You know what? Tell you the truth, man. The team that gave us the biggest run for our money is the team in the middle. There really is no team that when we look at, we can say, wow, those guys have so many weapons. Those guys have this, they have that. It doesn't matter who you face every week. You're going to come out and give our 110%. But if you don't show up, you don't play your best, that's the team that's going to lose every time. That explains every single loss we had this year. Once you're in the tournament, you're in the tournament. It doesn't matter if you're first or last. When you're there, come and play. Regular season doesn't mean much. But when you're in, you're all in. People who are following, I go by Terrence 7000 on the Snapchat world. A lot of people out there, they know me as Mr. Wine Line. EXO is having their after party. EXO, that's the weekend EXO at a country TV. Okay. There might be a couple of nights of champagne. I'm here, you're there. Terrence 7000, I'm out.
We are about set for the first play. Six Fast minus Ryan deciding at the coin toss, of course, to take the ball because, as you know, guys, in the finals and in the playoffs, the decision goes to the home team. It's the home team advantage, so to speak.
It's like the playoffs.
That's a bold choice, though, starting with the ball, though.
Well, no, Six Fast plays much better with the lead, so they want to put the pressure back on STL to start the game, instead of having deficit.
Fred Vien connects with Marc-Antoine Vien, who we'll hear from at halftime. He marches up and will be near the first down marker. Guys, this is basically, I always said that the high divisions of FPF are becoming like the NBA. We know who's going to get to the finals. We don't know how we'll get there, but we'll get there. And that's what we got here in Six Fast minus Ryan and of course, STL. Fred Vien pumps, looks right, moves to his left. He's running, he's spinning, he's deflagged in the open field.
A pretty good rush by Jamil Greenidge over here. You saw him take away, the defense took away his first three. He tried to make a juke, couldn't get there. He still managed to run for a few yards, but he didn't get the first down.
No, Jamal caught up to him. It was nice.
So in this case, what we see is the STL's defense is doing exactly what they wanted so far in this game.
Fred Vien looks to the sideline. He connects. It is caught, and it is deflagged shortly thereafter.
It's nice to see Dean used today so far. First catch.
Dean Dimitri, first catch. He's wearing, of course, the jersey of the ill-fated Ryan Philippe, who was previously on the team.
I miss Ryan.
I miss Ryan. About Ryan so much.
What?
Why do you talk about Ryan so much?
Because it's minus Ryan.
And it's in the name, yeah.
What's in the name, after all?
If you don't want us to talk about it, Ryan Felipe is a good player.
Ryan Felipe is absolutely a great player.
That's not his name, is
Ryan
it?
Phillips, not so much.
Ryan Felipe, the actor.
FD Vien lining up and trips to his right. There seems to be some confusion, however.
I feel the bags were not placed properly. They were questioning the distances.
Correct. Fred Vien, however, guys, great season so far. He completed during the regular season 52 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and 4 running touchdowns as well. So absolutely dominant season as he delivers quickly to his right once again, and it is caught by Anthony Brisebois.
We're going to hear that name a lot today.
I believe so. Crackwood himself, not there last round. He was there this round, of course, making a huge impact so far in the finals.
Can you believe he missed his last game?
Yes, because he wasn't
because of a practice.
Well,
Practice?
Marc-Antoine Vien gets deflagged at slightly before the goal line.
Nice tackle by Theo. That was a lot of open space there.
Marc-Antoine Vien is much faster than most people give him credit for.
Yeah.
He's deceiving.
He ran for the cone, but Theo just managed to get him.
And covering him in space is kind of like covering that ball that rolls after Indiana Jones at the end of the movie. Like, it just looks terrifying.
You don't want to be there?
You don't, not at all.
But that's a matchup you want. If you can shut him down, you could stop this team. But
it's difficult because the ball comes out so quick.
He
looked there, and then he delivers to his right side, and it is not caught. Dean Dimitri not rewarding the early faith by Fred Vien.
Catch that.
The ball came pretty low. It came like at knees level, so it's a difficult catch to make. It wasn't 4th down.
If you want, it's the finals. If you can
the ball
shut him
gets
down,
near you
could stop
we
this
saw a
team,
lot in
but
the earlier
It's difficult
games.
because the
If
ball
gets
comes
you,
so
you gotta
quick.
catch that ball.
If
Like
you look
this-
there,
if they don't score now, you'll remember this play.
But you saw it in the replay right here. How low that ball.
and then he
Oh,
delivers to his right
oh.
side, and it is not.
Okay.
Fred Vienne looking right, looks to the back of the end zone, moves around, throws a ball that was almost intercepted.
Oh,
Dangerous
that was a nice
pass,
play.
Anthony Brisebois.
That was 4th down.
See what I mean? Now
Yeah.
they didn't score. This
Yeah.
drive, that drop, may be a huge key in this game right now.
That was 4th down.
He got 2 hands on it.
Trying to make it.
Fred Vienne
Ridiculous
looking right,
one-hander.
looks to the back of the end zone,
Couldn't get it.
moves around,
Fred Vienne-
The interception would have set him up with very good field position.
throws a ball that was almost intercepted.
5-yard line.
Fred Vienne
I mean,
beat the
yes,
rusher.
but
He's-
more importantly, they didn't allow a touchdown.
No, but Fred Vienne needs to be smarter. You break the rusher, you have so much time. Plant your feet, make the proper throw. Do not throw on like.
But Fred
off-
Vienne doesn't do well in improvisational type of circumstances.
That came out.
Oh, yeah, it came out weird. I'm
One more
sorry.
time. What was that word?
Improvisational circumstances. He likes his set plays. We see Dylan Taylor marching up and getting himself some space. So starting at the 1 yard line, not affecting him.
So starting at the 1 yard line is a very difficult position to be as a quarterback. You have no room. You can't move. You have to throw before the rusher.
Yeah.
Smart play.
First
Yeah.
play of the game for the finals for Dylan Taylor.
It's just
today.
the experience of
Smart
Dylan Taylor, guys. He's been around so long. One would say that he's been laughing and blasting so long that even his mama thinks that his mind is gone. Dylan Taylor ready to receive a snap.
Wow.
Looks, scans, gets the ball, looks left, almost
nice
an
play,
interception.
Dylan.
Instead, he
Oh,
takes
look at
off.
those moves.
He's still alive and gets deflagged by Alex Pilon.
That's a rare missed flag by Marc-André Vienne right there.
So Justin Blanchard misses the sack for like 6 or 7 yards. Then Dylan takes off. Mav misses him, and he gets tackled by Pilon after the first down. Very strange, sort of like.
2 rare misses.
Thank you.
Blanchard first of all, and then Mav, who honestly is a sure tackler, man. This guy's always leading the league in tackles.
That
Rarely
was costly
misses.
for 6 fast. They didn't get the
No.
touchdown on the 4th down.
And now it's field position here.
Now
Look at
they're
that.
just getting driven upon by STL.
Ooh, Jamie and Mav.
Dylan Taylor gets the ball, looks to his right,
There it is.
delivers a beautiful
Oh.
pass, but just too far out of bounds. Jamie Ojea not able to get there. Guys, just a little too far. Dylan Taylor perhaps not delivering the way we've seen him all playoffs long.
Well, that was a very good play, very smart play by Dylan. Now the safeties were playing inside shade, and Jamie had the corner on him. They know they can't allow that anymore, so it's a very safe play to go on
Yeah.
first down, right?
And Dylan Taylor, who threw 47 touchdowns, 14 interceptions during the season, he's gone 9-1 in the playoffs, so he's been very safe with the ball. To your point,
Yes,
Simo.
he's been using more receiving than just Theo, and their offense has been fantastic.
Nice read.
Yeah, absolutely. And to your point, Simon, during the season, Theo J had 45 catches, Guillaume DePalma 35, Jamie Ojea 37, and then the next top receiver does not have double digits. So very rare to see that in Division B.
When you have 3 dominant receivers like that, though, it's hard to want to spread it. And Dylan, you saw that's why they struggled. I think later in the season, people start to lock in on their top 3 guys. But playoffs, he's been spreading. He's been doing a good job in the playoffs. He's being smarter. He's reading the defenses. He's taking it underneath, and clearly you saw it there. He threw it to Jamal Greenbridge.
Dylan Taylor throws over the middle,
There it is, yes.
and Jamie Ojea catches the ball. The closing defender was Anthony Brisebois, not quite able to get there.
In my opinion, if STL can drive the field and score without even targeting Theo Ojea, that's how deep STL is roster-wise at the moment.
Absolutely.
That's how dominant and strong they will be tonight.
But
What-
Jamie could be a number 1 on most teams. Just with Dylan, for some reason, he seems to forget about Jamie. And it's nice to see him use him early here. Already 2 targets in the first drive. It's nice. I like that.
They should go on like a fishing trip, do some bonding, maybe watch a video together.
They did, yeah. They probably went let's be real. They probably went drinking.
Yeah, that helps. That helps. Dylan Taylor looks to his right,
There it
delivers
is
the back of the
again.
end zone to Jamie Ojea. One hand, but
That
all he
was-
did was taste some curtain.
Ooh, I thought he caught that.
Close, but
No,
no
he was
cigar.
on in bounds. We'll see that in replay maybe, if Eagle and Master Control can cue that up for us.
I agree with you.
There we are. We're seeing it in replay. See, you have to pay attention.
I agree
I'm
with you.
watching. I'm watching.
Jamie could be a number 1 on most given teams.
That's 1 foot.
The way Dylan has
There
been
we go,
using
1 foot.
recently, he has simply been
We-
underused. But in
We
the
were talking about the
playoffs-
replay though.
Yes, but in the playoffs, he's been an absolute monster for STL.
Yes.
That's how good they've been.
But maybe that was the plan.
Fred
Maybe.
Vienne looking deep
Oh.
early on, throwing it to Brisebois, gets
Oh,
bumped.
nice play.
Theo J with a great play on the ball, not quite able to intercept it, but still it did not allow Anthony Brisebois to come in with the ball.
That's a bold decision to go deep against STL. They have the 2 best safeties in the league.
Especially since Fred Vienne doesn't.
No.
The deep ball is not the thing that he does best.
No, he tends to throw a little bit behind his receivers on the deep ball. Like, he has those 4 or 5 set plays on the drags, the hooks, little short plays. So I was surprised he actually went there.
And
Took a home run shot on first down.
The trajectory is also very parabolic. And that does not work against STL's quick defenders.
No, absolutely not.
Fred Vienne running to his left, gets deflagged early on. Very good play by the STL defense as Fred Vienne scrambled to the sideline.
Seeing Fred Vienne use his legs early on in this game, it's the second run on the second drive. I feel that it's something they don't usually use in their regular offense in the regular season. He tends to pass about a lot more, doesn't run so much. But in the playoffs, when the game on the line, if it's open, he's fast enough to run, right? Like, he's a very good player.
Vienne snaps to Vienne. He looks, delivers with a slight delay. The timing just looks slightly off with 6-R. Vinny, what are you seeing that maybe is delaying the reads for Fred Vienne in this game?
He's a
I
very
think the rush
good
is getting to
player.
him. He seems
Vienne
to be
snaps
throwing off
to
his back foot.
Vienne.
He seems to be like
He looks,
juking around a little bit.
delivers with a slight
Uneasy. I
delay.
think
The
I think
timing
he's a
just
little
looks
nervous. I won't lie, it's
slightly.
finals. He's a little nervous. He sees the Jamie, he sees Theo. He's overthinking his deep throws, and that slight hesitation is causing these overthrows.
Never overthink, always underthink. If you can, don't think. Fred Vienne
Never
ready
think.
on second down. Looks, delivers. Marc-Antoine Vienne gets the flag, but looks like he has got enough yards for the first down. First down, 6-R plus first down.
What surprises me is he hasn't used the left side. So
He never uses his left side.
I know,
Yeah,
but
but
he
Pilon,
usually
no
uses
targets.
Pilons a lot.
Mhm.
Like, Pilon is one of his main receivers. Yet, no targets. Justin Blanchard, no targets.
The
I
thing
understand that there's a tough matchup on this side, but still, it's the second drive. It's been about 10 passes so far. You should spread a little bit more.
We saw in the playoffs Justin Blanchard having a huge game after he was moved to the right side with the absence of Anthony Brisebois. But really, the left receiver in this offense does not get a lot of work. Great catch in space by Anthony Brisebois, but he's brought down immediately by Terrence Adams.
There was a mirror play where both wide receivers were running slants in. Justin ran the exact same pattern, but he went to Brisebois instead. And you see,
Blanchard had more space, though, to be
he
honest.
just favors one side more than the other.
It's like favoring children. Sometimes you have a child you know will succeed in life, and the other time, you know, like, man,
Hey,
you just didn't get it right.
You throw you throw your best friend. Brisebois is his best friend. They throw to each other. Oh, there we go.
It's
Finally,
caught by Alex
Pilon.
Pilon. He's going up the
Oh.
sideline and may have got him, but no, deflagged
Ooh, nice flag.
just at the 1-inch line by Jamie Auger.
Still a very solid game by Alex Pilon, who took 2 and out for about a first down and then some. Very solid game for a guy that wasn't mentioned earlier in this game.
Wait,
We
as
just mentioned him like last
but
week.
as
I
you
mean,
can
he was-
see-
For how much we didn't mention him.
But as you can see, he doesn't really have timing with Alex. If you watch him all season, deep. So it's always a short plays. And you see Seth Jelena lined up on him. Well, now it's Jamie. But in general, Seth is lined up on him on 2 yards, and he's taking away those 2-yard hooks.
I still take Alex Pilon over Seth Galina.
100%.
Ball snapped. Fred Vienne looks, delivers. Touchdown with a 6 in his hand and his eyes gleaming.
See, now
And
we,
one right there.
Mav catches the football, and there's a late tackle at the knees by Terrence Adams that gets called by the deep umpire. Now, we might have a different situation on the convert simply due to that late tackle. By Terrence
Unnecessary
Adams.
play.
In-
like
in
these-
the touchdown.
I
in
still
the red
think
zone,
Alex
you
Pilon
knew
over
it was a
Seth
touchdown
Galina.
already.
100%.
Ball
but
snapped. Fred Vienne looks,
It's an unnecessary penalty right there. Like you're gonna give him at the 1 yard line now, or they're going for 2 probably. from the flag.
touchdown with a And 6 it in was his, after in he his caught the ball hand. anyway.
Yes, it was
So
a
what
touchdown.
was
it
the
was
benefit?
ruled a touchdown.
It's the Terrence Adams play right there. That's what it is.
The injury special.
Exactly. You catch it, I dive at your legs.
It looks as though 6-R will take the penalty on the opposing drive.
Are you sure they're not going for 2 right now?
I'm
It's-
not
you see
sure
It's
it
only
was.
5 yards. It's only 5, right? So
Yep.
they could be going for 2 from the 5.
Well, it's not indicated by the referee, so I don't actually know.
Let's assume they're going for 2 from the 5.
2 from the 5. Here comes Fred Vienne. He looks. He scans.
Oh, that's
He
a
goes
sack.
to the back of the end
Yes.
zone, and now we'll know for sure
Nice
what
rush.
happened last play.
Thank you, Pease, for this.
No
That was-
problem.
That was a very nice rush. You see, as you can see, the rusher's getting his face. He's doing little juke steps, and he's uneasy right now. It's a
Jamil
good-
Greenidge is a guy I've covered in low divisions. He's
Great
a guy
rusher.
I thought had high division potential, and we're seeing it on display tonight.
Well, STL is taking away Fred Vienne's his very first read, and that's Jamil gets to the quarterback, and then Fred's uneasy when the rusher's in his face.
Yeah.
It's a very smart defense by STL so far. Six Fast's going to have to find a way to go around it.
6 fast -R, obviously going for 2 from the 5-yard line.
As we can
Now
see.
we see
Ooh,
see
there it is.
Dylan
There it
Taylor
is.
throwing up a deep ball to Theo J. It is caught. Man, he had Anthony Breezeball on him, and it didn't even matter.
It's called the Madden cheat code right there.
Can you
Yep.
really cover Theo?
What's the contra cheat code again? Does anyone remember? Left, right, left, right.
Left, right, up, down, square.
All right. I don't think there was a square back then.
I
It's a
don't know.
cheater right here for knowing it.
Seriously.
PS1 had a square in there somewhere.
Now we know that Vinny Galano's a cheater.
Anyways,
That was a great
Hope
throw.
his girlfriend's not listening to the broadcast.
I think she is.
can anybody in Division B really cover Theo man to man?
Could anybody in Division A cover Theo man to man?
Can we
another
start
fair
talking about the
question.
next play, which is the convert,
Yes.
which is
Anyways,
Dylan Taylor.
Dylan Taylor, that was a great throw. That was beautiful
that was
in
a-
stride. The coverage was there. It was a
That
great
yeah,
throw.
It was a great play.
If it was underthrown, it was absolutely an interception.
Or
So,
knockdown.
Yeah, but it was a fantastic play.
Dylan Taylor goes to his right,
There it is.
throws to the back of the end zone, in coverage, incomplete on convert.
They
It's
six-
now 12-6 with 8.5 minutes left in the first half. Now you can talk, Simon.
I don't-
Six Fast saw this play coming from miles away. They saw that Theo crashed. They had a rusher and a halfback drop, which was smart from them.
Mhm.
They were expecting it, and it didn't work, so Theo couldn't get the ball back, and Dylan was forced to release earlier than expected. And the cover was no good. It's a 6-point lead instead of possibly 8.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't like that. Taking Theo, your best receiver, out of the convert play for a 2-point convert.
They do that way too often.
I don't understand.
Fred Vienne gets the ball, looks over the middle, delivers to Alex Pilon. He is quickly tackled right
And-
on the sideline by Terrence Adams,
Nice
who
tackle.
did not do the injury express on that play.
I would say I was shocked he didn't dive his legs. Anyways, that was a nice tackle, though. Kept a short game because Alex Pilon has run many 40-yard touchdowns on those little drags where he hits the sideline.
If
But
Terrence
again,
misses,
The rush forced Fred Vienne to throw that in the second window, thus giving Alex Pilon less space on the sideline to make a play.
Very true.
It's like I watch this game once in a while. Fred Vienne delivers over the middle. It is caught. Dean Dimitru catches the ball. It is angrily deflagged by Theo Gea, who throws the flag to his teammate in Alex Pilon.
great play by Fred Vienne to use someone who hasn't been mentioned in this game so far, Dean Dimitriou. He tends to.
We
to
mentioned him
focus-
on the first play.
He's had like 4
he caught
targets.
the first ball.
like 10 minutes
Pay
ago.
attention.
like
And he
10
overthrew
minutes
him once, and we said the chemistry wasn't there.
ago. No, that wasn't him.
Oh, wake up, man. Wake up.
Broadcasting with Simon Dagenet.
It's
They,
awesome.
they should teach him master's course because it's not easy.
Kerouac is giving you a dirty look.
Correct, Les.
Marc-Antoine Vienne snaps to FD. He looks, he
Oh.
pumps, he goes
Guillaume.
deep to Antoine Brisebois, which is a ridiculous catch,
that
but
was
he is ruled out of bounds
Nice
and
catch.
was, in fact, out of bounds at the back of the end zone, just over the right cone.
Great try by Alex.
Marc
Brisbois. That
Antoine
was
Vienne
amazing.
snaps to
Hand-eye
FD. He
coordination. And
looks, he pumps,
If he's
he
out,
goes
he's
deep
out
to
by an inch, man. That was a great play.
Looking at the replay, that was a great catch by Anthony Brisbois, but the coverage was there.
Oh, it was
Oh.
ridiculous.
Took away the fact that Brisbois could have jumped for that ball in front of Anthony was forced to go.
I think they're challenging.
They're challenging, which is foolish.
We'll see it on the replay right here.
I want to
There's a
see.
chance.
It was close, man. I don't know.
It's very close.
I would need to see that replay second because initial glance I thought he was in, but I also was looking at the catch. I think
Come on, Eagle. A little bit more.
a little bit more, Eagle. Oh, is he in? One? No,
No.
he's out. Oh.
I saw it
But
from
did he
here.
have
We had a
possession?
good angle from our booth.
But I thought his
Look at that
I
bounce.
thought his 2 feet were planted. I didn't realize that he lifted 1 foot as he
No,
caught
he
the
did.
ball.
You're gonna
he got 1 foot in, the second
Yeah.
one
Gonna
just
get
hit the
another
goal
angle
line.
from the sideline camera.
That was a great throw though. Like that's literally only where the receiver can get it, and he could have made a play. It was a great throw.
Credit
Yeah,
to the
absolutely.
defender for being right there. Right? If
Hey,
you-
we're crediting the throw, man. It was a good throw. Easy.
Hey,
Correct.
the defender was there, but he still caught the ball.
Marc
Yeah.
Antoine
maybe he
Vienne
wasn't there.
snaps to FD. He looks, he
Oh,
pumps, he goes
Guillaume.
deep to. Probably. I don't know.
I'm surprised by that matchup though. Guillaume de Palma on Brisebois when Jamie is covering Justin. I don't
they're
understand.
changing it up. They're using 2 different safeties. They're crashing zones.
Yeah, but when you know that one guy gets 1 catch for 3 yards a game, and you have your second best defender after Theo,
in that
you
case,
think
I
you would
agree with
lock up because Brisebois is, even though Mav is their leading receiver, Brisebois is their best receiver.
And like Justin Blanchard, for all his accolades,
Oh.
he ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. But he can basically be playing the game with a burlap sack because he's not going to get it.
So it's nothing against Justin. Justin could be a dominant receiver on this team. He's just not used
Absolutely.
He was using the semis when Brisbois was in
because he played in Brisebois' spot.
Exactly. But now,
That poor right wide out.
but what
or
happens
left wide out.
if you take Jamie away from that side, maybe Fred will look there more because
But
he's
let
not.
him, let him beat you with. Don't let him beat you with his top guys. Let him beat you with his if your fifth or sixth fourth or fifth receiver beat you, then so be it.
And the call was, of course, upheld as we suspected it would be. We saw there, 6 Fast minus Ryan on their knees in the night praying in the streetlight, but not able to have their prayers answered.
if that would have been Ryan Philippe, maybe they would have caught it.
Yeah, he might have caught it.
Ryan Phillippe would have been inbounds by a mile.
R.I.P. Ryan Phillips, who was not with the team this
Probably
year.
wouldn't be in the
Ball
end zone.
pumped, and then thrown to Anthony Brisebois. Great catch. Again, that matchup you talked about, Vinny.
A very good comeback route by Anthony.
The matchup you talked about, Vinny. Vinny is the setup.
It's nothing wrong with. I have nothing against Guillaume de Palma. He's a great defender, but just Brisebois. I don't think he can stay with Brisebois.
Well, he was right there.
He was, but as you see, the completion was made.
But it was a tough comeback.
Hey, on the last play, he was right there, but Brisebois still almost made the play over top him.
But he didn't.
Well, he caught it. He just didn't stay in bounds.
He stopped.
He ran out of space.
Now in trips, Fred Vien, he has the trips to his right, Justin Blanchard in isolation, which means he will not do anything. The ball thrown, of course, to his right. It is caught. It is deflagged. It is Anthony Brisebois.
He is short, so it's thrown down and.
I mean, he's taller than us.
Brisebois?
Yeah.
Short of the first down bag.
But then it is correct. He is short of the first down bag.
He's definitely taller than us, man. We're the under 6 foot club here.
Yeah.
Vinny, you're like 5'1".
5'10", 3/4. That 3/4 matters.
I mean, only if you need the 3/4 to matter.
Okay, so here it goes. It's going to Mav. I'm calling it right now.
Oh, yeah?
Fourth down and 2? Yeah.
Alex Pilon.
The bowling ball, perhaps.
Oh, Pilon's
Fred Vien
open.
running, throwing.
Oh!
Throwing to Theo Ojea, who makes a great one-handed catch. Unfortunately, Theo Ojea plays for STL.
So Alex Pilon was open, but the pattern.
I don't think so.
Theo jumped the pattern as he went for the red zone.
2? Yeah.
And
The bowling ball,
Fred Vien
perhaps.
didn't
We
play.
see
Oh,
that in the
Pilon's
replay.
open.
Running,
Fred
throwing,
Vien
throwing.
He saw him open.
Oh!
Throwing to Theo Ojea, who makes a
But
great
he
one-handed catch.
wasn't open. We were
Unfortunately,
confused. We
Theo
thought it was
Ojea.
man clearly. And Theo was probably playing a 4-1, and he just dropped right into that space. So that corner, the fake corner was wide open, but as soon as they cut to that post, Theo baited that throw. That's a great call.
Down, it's a gutsy call to go for a red zone when he could have went for the first down.
That's it. It's a gutsy call to call 4-1.
I don't think that was
man.
the first read. He just saw. I was saying on defense, but on offense, I don't think that was the first read. He just saw it open for a second. And Theo Ojea, now with some momentum, catching the sideline and just deflagged by Anthony Brisebois. Crackwood just getting his fingers on the flag.
With Jamie running the fade from the get-go, he attracted all the coverage, and Theo was basically forgotten on the sidelines, which is crazy to think about that Theo was not covered.
That's
I mean,
it's a little shocking. Yeah, when the top receiver's there, you think you'd have someone locked on him completely.
That said, they took away the deeper route to give the shorter route.
Exactly.
Facts.
10 yards over
Facts are
20.
things.
Why not?
Here we go. Dylan Taylor lining up his offense once again in base. He looks to his left as he gets to the snap. He delivers to his right.
Ooh, nice
is
throw.
caught by Guillaume de Palma, and he's quickly deflagged in coverage.
That was a nice catch between 2 defenders right there.
Up by 6 with about 3.5 minutes left in the first half. STL has two choices: either they score really quickly or they kill the clock enough to not give STL that many possessions. You need to play possession at this point.
I don't think they're thinking possession. I think they're thinking score.
Well, they've been scoring on every drive.
That's it. They're thinking score right now. Like, they can't keep up with us. We're going to score, and we're not going to get stopped. They don't care if it's fast or slow.
Fast or slow, Dylan Taylor ready to
Fast or
receive
slow,
the snap,
6 fast.
but minus Ryan.
So slower.
This is taking some time, so he decided to slow the game down. Receives the snap, looks to his left, looks
There
over
it
the
is.
middle, delivers to the right. It is caught by Jamie Ojea for a touchdown where he was simply not covered. Marc-Antoine Vien was the closest defender, and he was not particularly close.
Looking around, and 6 Fast was confused. They both looked at each other. Who was covering over there? Whose
No
zone
one was
that?
covering over there.
Exactly. Whose zone was that? Who's not doing his job? They're
This
both
is taking
looking
some
for
time, so he
one
decided to
confused.
slow the game
Mav
down.
released
Taking
him into nobody.
2 minutes
Receives
into the
40
snap,
seconds
looks to his
left.
left, looks
There
over the
it
middle,
is.
delivers
Now
to the
12
right.
6 with
It is
STL
caught by Jamie
about to
Ojea
go for
for
the convert.
Are they going? They're going for 1 to put it 19-6, 13-point lead. 13-14.
so much math from you tonight. It's impressive.
People watch Div 2 doesn't necessarily watch B.
I know,
We need to press the reset
but I'm
button.
building a story. Trips to the left for Dylan Taylor. He gets a snap. Theo Ojea in isolation. He breaks to the inside. Instead, however, Justin Blanchard retrieves the flag and hands it back to Dylan Taylor shortly after the sack.
Look, Dylan gave himself up there. Just chuck it up there. You got Jamie, you got Theo. Just take a chance. One of them might come down with the ball. Don't eat
18-6 with
that.
2 minutes left.
The rusher was too good. Justin Blanchard.
I know, but just
Finals MVP.
hook shoot that ball. It doesn't make a difference. This is basketball here.
You see Justin Blanchard making a play like that. All the hours of staring at himself in the mirror clearly paying off. Just making a great play.
Hey, smart play by 6 Fast there. Hurrying up on the offense, forcing them to call a timeout. Clearly the defense wasn't ready yet. Terrence wasn't on the field.
That's smart. With a minute and 51 seconds left on the clock, if 6 Fast scores too quickly, as I mentioned earlier, that could give STL another drive to basically deny their current touchdown.
I think
Absolutely.
Six Fast is just thinking about scoring here. They've been stopped twice in the red zone already. They need to start scoring the ball here.
Yeah, because they do not get the ball back to start.
And
start the second half.
Fred
on
Vien is
defense.
not used to losing, so I don't think they're very good coming back. He
No,
needs to
they-
score right
That's
now.
what we mentioned earlier in the game. That's why they
Fred
started
Vien
with the
looking
ball.
to his right. He delivers. Serge Pilon quickly deflied. Guys, I wrote a lot of my articles on Pages from Apple, not Microsoft Word, and they have a very annoying autocorrect. And when I was writing the Division A B article, I called him Serge Pilot, or sorry, Alex
Serge is
Pilot.
not on this team.
Yeah,
Alex Pilot, very many times. Pump fake by Fred Vien. He delivers in the hole. Crackwood with the catch. Anthony Riesball with a 12-yard gain.
So they're moving the chains, which is good for them. The clock's running down, but again,
They're probably doing what you said.
I
They're
agree
driving
with
the field.
you, Vinny, that they need to score, regardless of what happens. If they don't score, it's irrelevant.
Time being a big factor here.
But if
Power
you
in the money, money in the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour. Minute and 3 left in the half.
It was a nice
You're
attempt.
exhausting, Peas.
I know. He must be so annoyed. Catch made on the outside. He's deflagged and then touched by Terrence Adams.
But look at this offense. Like, they're not built to come back. It's 3 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards. It's just hooks, slants. It's all he's got. So he needs to start scoring faster. He can't.
No, that's exactly what you mentioned. You need to kill enough
Look.
time not to give SCL the ball back.
They need to be 6 faster
Yeah, but-
minus Ryan, and Fred Vien receives the ball, looking over the middle. He pumps. He runs right. He's
Ooh.
almost deflagged, but not deflagged, and still on his feet, and finally deflagged by Guillaume De Palma.
Two
Pass.
missed flags there. Those are big missed flags right there.
Pass first down. Six Fast moves the chains with 20 seconds left before 5 plays.
So pretty much 6 plays.
Maybe
at
take a
this point.
timeout, though, at this point.
They took one already. I don't think.
Oh,
have
they
another
did,
one.
they did,
Yeah.
You
you're
burn your second time out of the game.
No, they're not gonna burn it.
They need a play
They
here,
have
though.
6 plays left, so I don't think they're gonna burn anything now.
Marc-Antoine Vien knocking over Terrence Adams, and then
Still gets
being
the tackle.
deflated on the sideline by Guillaume De Palma.
Marc-Andre Vien, king of 2-yard slants.
With the unofficial time being none.
I think it's 5 plays now.
No, well, the referees have. It's the unofficial time on the board.
Now, at the time, just for the home audience, the time we have is not necessarily official.
5
And
plays.
now it is 5 plays, and it is official. 5
Yes,
plays
Simon.
left in the half.
So 5 plays, second down, red zone.
Just said that.
This is probably the most important score for Six Fast in this game.
They need
Unless
this.
they don't score, in which case it's not an important score.
No, but they need this. They don't start with the ball the second half. It's STL. They need this score.
Fred Vien licking his fingers, looking to his left and throwing to his right. There was so much contact before the catch was made by Dean Dimitriou. Terrence Adams pulling down the pants of Dean Dimitriou like an old Coppertone ad.
So with the hold by Terrence Adams on Dean, that sets up Six Fast not only at the 1. but
Do you
with
think
first
they
down.
accept the play or they let the play go because then they're clearly
No,
in
that gives
position
you-
to score?
If holding in the red zone gives you an automatic first down.
Yeah, but would
But
you
it's
want
second down now with 4 plays?
they're second down at the 1 or first down at the 1, but they don't. That doesn't count as a play. Do you really want to give STL that extra play if you do score? You're the one telling me you
That's
want
a
to
good
waste time,
point.
right?
That's a good point. If you second or first, it's the basic.
So it's
same
4
thing.
plays or it's 5 plays from the 1. I'd rather have 4 plays from the 1.
That's fair. It's a, yeah, they
Especially when one of the plays isn't yours.
so they
And
took
They
the
accept
penalty.
it, yeah.
They're at the 1 first down, but 5 plays.
Yeah.
Bizarre choice from 6 minus
Well, I
Ryan.
guess they took
Well,
that.
it's
They took
basically
that
the
extra
same, right?
chance to score because
Yeah.
they haven't been scoring from the red zone, so that extra play might matter.
Fred Vien taking the snap, looking to his right, looking over the middle, throwing it to Alex Pilon where he did not catch the ball. It was tight coverage, but the ball was delivered perfectly.
It was a perfect throw right in his chest. You
Yes,
rarely
they
see
took
Alex
that-
They
they
took
took
that
that
extra
ball.
chance to score.
Maybe it was
They haven't been
strategic
scoring
to
from the
save
red
that
zone,
extra
so that
play
extra
like
play
we're
might
doing
matter.
It
now,
was
you know?
not. Fred Vien taking the snap, looking to his
Alex
right,
was
looking
expecting
over the
it to
middle,
be hit.
throwing it to
That
Alex.
was great
Second window.
throw.
It was a fantastic play. Just he wasn't expecting it with all the traffic. And
6 minus R looking to line up. The ball delivered to the back of the end zone. Anthony Riesball. We saw STL trying to master coverage, looking like it was man. Instead, it was lanes. Ball thrown perfectly by Fred Vien to Anthony Brisebois.
I stand by strategic drop by Alex Pilon.
So 3 plays left, up down by 6. So to convert,
Could be
fantastic play. Just he
big
wasn't
for
expecting it
halftime.
with all the traffic. Six Fast will need to
6
play
minus
very
R
smart
looking
defense
to
on
line
the
up.
3 plays left to
The
not
ball delivered to the
allow
back of the
double
end zone. Anthony STL with some big playoff wins. They beat Rich and Famous 26-20 to knock Vinny Galano out and allow him to do the broadcast tonight. And then beating
Thank
Drop
you.
Night 52-20 as Fred Vien receives the ball for the convert. Looks right, looks to the middle. Fred Vien catching his famous hook.
Mouth
Right
on
to the
the Vien,
face.
but yes.
It's a very smart play. We
Yes.
together use the exact same concept.
Yes.
We play together.
But you never throw to me.
Also,
Pease
Mav's
is too
better.
open for Simone to see it. That's the
true.
problem.
He doesn't like that. He doesn't
Simone
like open
likes to
receivers.
throw jump balls to guys covered by 3 other defenders.
But Mav is better than Pease.
All right, so here, what do you think?
Agree or disagree?
You think goes Theo, Jamie, Theo, like 3 plays in a
No,
row
I
here?
think he chops it up in half and then he goes for
Guillaume gets the first ball. I'm calling it right now.
Well,
Guillaume De Palma, the player that Dylan Taylor blamed for the playoff loss last season, seems to have not affected their chemistry
wrong.
as Theo Ojea catches the hook on the outside in the face of Alex Pilon.
well, with 3 plays left, you need to chop it up at least in half before you go for red zone. You don't go for red
Gives
zone.
him
for
2
four-
shots now.
If you go through 40 bombs, much more difficult than twice for 20, right?
Correct.
Wow, that's
20-yard
great.
passes are easier than 40-yard passes.
That is great math, Simone. Thank you. God
math
bless
with
you.
Simo.
There's a lot of hate going on.
The sad part is, if they do get into a Hail Mary throw here, I think they're going to put Theo as a
De
quarterback.
Palma with a wobbly
is.
snap, throwing up to
Oh.
Theo. Theo taken out by Alex Pilon, asking for a flag,
no
and he gets
way.
it because he is Theo Ojea.
That is a bad call.
Going-
That is a
That
bad
was a
call.
Great defensive play by Alex Pilon going up against Theo Ojea.
You
That's-
can't call that in the playoffs.
That's
That's bad.
Tough judgment call. I thought Pilon was in
We'll
great
see the
position.
replay right here.
The ball thrown up. Pilon making a play on the ball.
What could the call possibly be when they both jump for the ball?
The call must have been great defense because all I saw was great defense.
After the play right there.
There's no
So-
penalty there.
No, so he goes up for the ball. They both go up for the ball, and as the ball's coming down, Alex turns around and just
Yeah.
hits Theo in the chest instead of going for the ball.
No.
I think Alex went for the ball. That is a bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to
Unfortunately,
rest.
I disagree with the ref as well.
Yes.
I thought that was a clean defensive play. He was in great position, made a great play, but STL now gets 2 chances from the 1-yard line.
That is a killer for 6 Bass. I feel bad for 6 Bass right there. That was a bad.
I
I'm
feel
sorry.
bad for Ryan Phillips, who was cut before the season.
Again, so what I think happened is what I said, regardless of
Yeah,
what
it
you
was.
guys say or not.
But then it's not PI,
I think Simone that
which
you-
they call DPI.
yeah, it's roughing if anything. And I think Simone, you are wrong because you are usually wrong.
Yes, correct. Ball thrown now to Theo J. It's called a
Oh.
touchdown after giving a gift for STL.
So as we talked about earlier, which Vinny seemed to have forgotten,
Mm-hmm.
is even if they do score with 2 minutes left, if Vestel scores back, they still have a 2-score lead.
Correct.
Which
And they get the ball back.
which renders their previous possession irrelevant.
Well, that's why they should have declined the penalty, man. I told you. I said decline the penalty.
It would give them 1 less play.
Yeah. Granted, with that penalty that just happened there, they would still have scored with enough time, but a lot more pressure with 1 play left than with 3 plays left.
Agreed. If you have 2 plays instead of 3, the difference there's a huge difference on what you cover, right? You let the hook, you play deep. There's no point in having a
Absolutely.
7-yard hook.
Absolutely agree.
Dylan Taylor getting a snap on the convert. Looking to his left, looking to the middle. It is caught by Jamie Ojea.
That's a great
in
catch.
traffic.
That's a great catch.
2 points. So now STL is up by 13 points with the ball in the second half with 1 play left.
Dylan is throwing some nice balls today. I got to give it to him.
Do we see a throwback maybe to Dean Dimitri on this play?
Oh, they need to figure something out. They need to buy
I
time.
think Dean is throwing it. He has a better arm than Fred Vienne on
I
the
agree.
deep pass. I think he's going to throw it.
they need to figure out a way to
And you
buy
know what?
time.
Fred Vienne might be their best jump ball receiver, too.
Simo?
I agree.
You're the worst.
Thank you, Simo. But I don't see Dean dropping, so... Oh, there he's going to come for a wrap. You can see it. Oh, not even. I guess that's a fair decision there, Alex Pilon.
See if he can make magic happen, like David Blaine in the street.
I'm calling it a Fred Vienne. I want to get stats and not take a chance on a
There's
pick.
no point in stats in the finals.
Yeah, but some people still care about their stats in playoffs.
Fred Vane specifically.
Mr.
Halftime.
72%.
It is now halftime, guys, and we've seen a great half so far. And while I'd like to get into some analysis, I really hate the trip, but I got a loke. And we're gonna cut to an interview we did with 6 Fast Minds Ryan and Marc-Antoine Vien, who talked about what the addition of Alex Pilon was for his team, what to expect when facing the best player in FPF in Theo Ojea, and what it's like to play with his brother.
It really helped with the balance of the team. Like we were really being in the right side of the field, throwing a lot to Lisboa, Garan when he was not hurt, and me on the right side. We put on the left side and Justin, so that really expanded our offense, and that really helped us. Me, I used to be running back in football, so yeah, I'm bigger because I'm older and I don't play sport that much. But I kept my speed and I'm tall, so I can use mine. I was really good receiving running back when I played, and I'm still fast, so I can go easily in my. Like people put their slowest guy on the snapper, and that's a matchup advantage for me.
Very true.
But I have a really good connection with Fred. He's my brother, so that helps. It's been at least 6 seasons that we played together, so that really helps. And he knows how to play with me, like we run the pattern, the timing is really there. I think our offense really works well. I'm not that much stressed about our offense. We really have a good timing. We're on the same page, everyone, and it's really hard to stop us. But they still have the best player in FPF, so to stop him is going to be like our main focus. He's going to have a good game, that's pretty sure. But if we can put some pressure on Dylan with Justin as a rusher.
Guys, that's some excellent insight by Marc-Antoine Vien. It's great to see these brothers still keep the team together in such a high division. Unfortunately, they're down 26-13. Simon, what do you think they need to do to get back in this game?
I think they just need to set the pace offensively. Regardless of how quickly they score, their defense needs to step up because they had no stops so far. So to get a stop because you're down by 2 scores, but offensively, you just need to set the pace and do what they do best. Go play 6 fast offense. Stop trying to do something that you guys don't do very well. Stick to what you do well, and you won 10 games so far. 10 out of 12.
Yes. Math.
Use what works for you.
Math
Don't
is fun.
stop trying to do what people tell you to do.
So empty analysis from Simon Dagenet. Vinny, do you have any concrete things that they can do to try and get back in this game?
I think they just don't panic. Just keep doing what you have done all season. Drive the field, use your 4, 5, 6, whatever plays you use, and just don't force it. Because Theo will eat you up right now if you try to force some balls that you don't usually throw. Him and Jamie are lurking back there, and if you try to force deep balls, which you're not comfortable with, they will make you pay for it.
We're about set to start the second half. We see STL getting ready to take the field, and we've seen STL let go of big leagues in the past, Simon. Do you think this is the kind of game where that can happen?
They haven't done it in the playoffs. They had a big lead in the playoffs and managed to play
Well,
very
except
safe.
for last season.
Yes, but I'm speaking this season.
Oh, correct.
This is the one that matters.
Yes, right.
They did it in the regular season, but in the playoffs they've been very good at it, playing very safe, grinding off the time. And I think this is one of the times where Dylan is have to be very. It doesn't need to do anything fancy. Be safe with the football, and you're going to win this game.
Time is in, 26-13. Dylan Taylor may have got Justin Blanchard off, and he did not. Jasmine Ryu
That is wrong.
and Jamil Greenidge collided.
But why is he arguing that penalty? He knocked him over, and
Correct.
he's arguing the penalty.
It's a great clothesline.
You also knocked him out of his route. Like
Let's see it.
regardless of if he ran into you or not.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
He basically laid him out blindside.
The referee had a very good angle on the play.
And ankle as well.
Yeah, ankle too. They look very beefy.
Yeah, like you see these referees and you see the ankles, you see the support, you see the dedication to the league, and a great call on that play.
That was a good call. Yeah, I don't understand the argument there.
So that was an actual DPI because the ball was judged uncatchable, but it was a
Unnecessary contact.
UC. So first down, a 5.
I knew that you forgot the words unnecessary contact, so I filled it in for you.
Thank you.
No
But you
problem.
said it, so I,
Peas backing up Simone tonight.
Always, man.
all day, every day.
Dylan Taylor gets the ball, looks to his left, delivers a deep ball to Jamil Greenidge. This time it's not caught. This time, no flag thrown.
Great draw by Dean turning his head last second, because otherwise I think that would have been a penalty.
Yep. He was just dropping. He was just trying to get back into position.
He tracked. If he had a half a second more to track that ball, I think he was picking that ball off.
It was a good throw by Dylan Taylor, kind of safe. It was thrown at a place where, due to the timing, only his man had a chance to play the ball.
I
In my
agree.
opinion, that's not playing safe, but it's first down, right?
I
You
thought
better
that
take
could
the
have been
chance
picked
now.
off.
Take the chance
Well,
now.
but
rather
again,
than
not
later.
given the timing, it wasn't possible. He just barely got back there.
I think it hit his back.
Because that analysis piece, you are right. It was safe.
Dylan Taylor gets the ball, looks to his right, pumps, throws deep once again. It is Jamie O'Jay making a great catch,
Nice throw.
splitting the defenders. It's a touchdown.
We've talked about Jamie's impact in the playoffs. Tonight is just proves how dominant he could be when he's being targeted. He has the most targets so far in the STL offense, and he's been having a dominant day.
Absolutely. And you see a team like STL making it to the finals. We've seen them win a final in lower divisions, now slowly moving up. You know, some would say too much television watching got them chasing dreams, but the dream is here. They're in the Division B final, and they're up 32-13.
They caught fire at the right time.
Correct.
They're playing a lot of cover 3 though, 6 fast, and
It's not working though because he's throwing deep passes.
But no, what he's doing, he's picking them apart with seams between the two safeties, the
Yeah.
corner and the safety. They might be playing 4-1 or they're playing cover 3, but they're basically picking them apart.
Theo J making a great catch at the cone. enjoying it with a wonderful celebration as he short-stepped many times into the end zone.
The issue I feel with right now Six Fast's defense is they fear Jamie and they fear Theo. They're too scared to play man. If you want to get into Dylan's head, you play man, you take away that first read, and with Justin rushing, man, he's going to get there. He's going to force those throws, or he's going to get the sack.
Justin Blanchard, however, not been used yet on offense, just running routes for no apparent reason. The ball thrown to no one is incomplete. Dean Dimitru unable to catch up to the ball.
The frustration is visible in Six Fast receivers. They're all looking around saying, why there, why him, why not me?
The frustration you can see on Fred Viens. He's not used to so many incompletions in a game. He's feeling the pressure right now, down 3 scores. Just play your game, Fred, man.
You look around and you see that it's not just Justin Blanchard with the resting bitch face this game. They're all upset. They're not happy. You can see that it's just not how they thought the game would go. Fred Viens throwing. It's deflected off Alex Pilon and intercepted. Great play on the SDL defense.
That's been the story of this game. There's been a lot of drops, a lot of hiccups for Six Fast, and that's just one of them.
That is a dagger.
He hits him a bit behind the receiver, but still 2 hands on the ball, drops it upwards, picked off by Seth Galina, who was in the proper time, right place at the right time.
Yeah.
It's not so much that he made a fantastic play, but he was right there when the ball came up. He caught it, which was a great play by him. And now STL are back in Six Fast territory with the dagger coming up.
There's an alternate universe where he's not there, and it's caught, and we don't even mention his name.
By Justin Blanchard.
But it is in fact intercepted by Alex Pilon, by Seth Galina. Dylan Taylor now with the ball, 33-13. He looks to his left, delivers left. It is caught by Seth Galina, who jukes back, but is deflagged by Marc-Antoine Viens.
He's trying to reward Seth right now after that pick. He's like, I'm going to give you a chance to get a touchdown here. Just break one guy.
His name, of course, in Italian does mean Seth Chicken.
I've just learned that.
Correct. It is.
That's awesome.
It's a fact.
Awesome.
Female chicken.
I love how you anticipated that Dylan would actually catch the ball, so you said asked the ball before he was even snapped. So if he would have dropped it, he would have been
Yes, I'm assuming.
foolish.
He's got good hands.
It's true. I've seen him play receiver in lower divisions. And
Very
he's
good,
a
absolutely. Dylan Taylor once again. I expect he will catch the snap once again from Guillaume De Palma. He gets it. He looks over the middle, delivers over the middle to an open Jimmy Ujea, who's just not able to pull it in and keep his feet in bounds at the same time.
That was a great throw. He led him perfectly right in space, and that was Jamie's MVP right there on that drop.
Well, Dylan's having a very good day offensively. No mistakes. Score on every drive. He's been placing the ball perfectly. Barely any defenders touching the ball.
He's playing smart. It's nice to see because
I lean it towards him for the MVP so far.
I agree.
It's nice to see him not force it because he has a tendency to force it when he has a small, like a lead late in the game.
Dylan Taylor waiting for the snap. He gets it. He moves. He gets the
Ooh,
ball
nice
out.
throw.
It is caught by Seth Galina, who seems vaguely surprised that he caught a touchdown. But touchdown, Seth Galina.
Well, Dylan was reading the field properly. Instead of trying to force it to one guy, he was actually reading what was open to him. He had Galina on the crossing patterns in the back. Mav was trailing. He had a very nice placement on the ball, and he let his receivers do the work.
Seth bodied him out too. It was a nice catch.
Absolutely. And now on the convert, STL discussing what they'll do in the huddle. They start to break.
You're very
Good. So many details. Six Fast minus Ryan. We're just waiting. They're looking up the clock. There's so much time left, and they're very disappointed that they still need to be here. Ball delivered. STL's not even playing this game anymore.
Look at Alex Pilon's demeanor right there. Like, he didn't even try to cover. You could tell he's just demoralized in the game right now.
He was playing Theo at the drop back, and as soon as he realized that Dylan was looking at Guillaume, he tried to turn around, but he was too far, and Guillaume had the
he had to just like whatever.
With 14:45 left in the game, guys, did you think you'd be seeing a 40-13 game?
No, I was actually expecting a very high scoring affair from both teams, like a 40-40 kind of score. But this game is getting out of hand really quickly as STL is just dominant.
You just see everybody like they're not in anymore. Six Fast drop by Breezeball. How often did that happen? He never comes off. He never drops the ball.
Very rarely.
Yeah.
Alex Pilon too. Alex Pilon dropping.
Yes, 2 drops. Alex Pilon. This is
one turning into an interception.
Dean has a drop that did not lead into a touchdown. Also, like this is a killer game, man. I feel bad for Fred because he's throwing the ball nicely, just not being backed up. And this is the finals, guys. You got to catch that ball.
Absolutely, and you see, again, Fred Viens throwing a lot to his right. Anytime he even goes to Alex Pilon, usually it's on a drag across the field. Anthony Brisebois making the catch in space, and it looks to be a first down.
STL is playing very safe defensively. They're dropping a lot of guys. They know that if you give away the small things, the slants, the hooks, you're going to win because they don't have enough time to win with that offense. Take away the deep ball, play smart, and you're going to win. You're going to walk away with a
Because of
championship.
Fred's style, though, they got to start hurry up offense here, man. I know it's only like 3-4 yards at a time, but like, come on, let's go. Like,
Marc-Antoine Vienne catches the ball. He's now one-on-one with Jimmy Ogier. Jimmy Ogier angrily deflects it and tosses it to Jasmine Ryu.
That wasn't angry.
Let's go, Fred. No huddle here. There's no time for huddles right now.
I mean, it wasn't pleasant.
He was angry. There was a whip after that flag. There was a whip.
I saw it in the wrist. Sometimes you see
I see
anger in
from
the
here.
face. Sometimes you see it in the wrist.
Jamie is an angry man. He knows he's balling out tonight. He's an angry man.
He's playing angry.
He's playing, and he's dominating anger right now.
He's like an overcooked shepherd's pie. Fred Vienne gets the ball, looks to his right, delivers to his right. It is
Nice
caught by Anthony
throw.
Brisebois. Notice I've been saying he keeps delivering to his right because that's what he's doing all game.
That was a great throw. That was a very tight window. Theo's coming across the field, and he threw it behind him in the perfect spot.
Great catch by
that's what
Anthony
has been
Brisebois as
working
well.
for 6 fast so well. It's those underneath where he knows exactly where Anthony's going. He knows exactly where the ball plays, where they place the ball, and it's a chemistry thing. He was expecting the ball at that exact window. It came in. It was safe. That's exactly the 6 fast offense.
Should Justin Blanchard just sit down instead of running routes?
Justin's in the right slot now, though. Look at him. He's in
This
the
play,
right
yes, correct.
No, it's been this drive.
Yeah, this
Dean's been off this
You
drive.
thought, okay, that's true.
Wake up, peas.
There's a lot going on, man.
Wake up. There's Justin.
Fred
Look at-
Vienne getting the ball.
Oh,
Throwing
look
it
at
back
Justin.
to Alex
Justin's
Pilon.
open. Oh,
Still doesn't get the ball thrown to him. Instead, it was to Jasmine Ryu.
let's
who did
throw
not
to the
catch the
man
ball at the
cover,
corner.
not the man wide open in the back. Because it's Justin.
It's also a more difficult throw to make, right?
Can you just stop and let me bust on Justin's balls here?
That's
Wow,
kind of fun.
Came out so wrong.
Okay.
I feel for Justin, though. But good drive there. They scored. Now you just need to stop, man. Keep your composure. Pretend like you want to play, guys. Stop your low demeanor right now.
Well,
and
it's
just
11 minutes.
let's
If you get
go.
a pick 6, this game is very much alive.
If they get a pick, this game's very much alive. You don't need 6 right now. Just pick and then hurry up your offense a bit.
But pick 6 is fine.
11:47.
Pick six
It
is
is
nicer,
40 to
of course.
19.
Well, a pick
Just
6
a reminder,
makes sense.
it is 40 to 19.
It's not over.
Correct, but it is 40 to 19.
It's not
Guillaume
over.
De Palma snaps to Dylan Taylor. He looks left, he pumps. Justin
Oh, you got
Blanchard just
Justin.
get beat from a great spin move from Dylan Taylor.
Gets a
As
yard
Is it
after
that great when Dylan looks surprised he still has his flag after he does it?
That's the second
it was
time
so
tonight, though.
great, he even surprised himself.
He was like, whoa, oh, okay, I'm going to run for 5 yards here.
That's the second time tonight where Justin misses him on what could be a big loss.
But does that have anything to do with the pennies, perhaps? They sort of overhang a little bit, makes it a little tough to get the flags.
They're very tight.
The pennies are like crop tops here.
I mean, I'm just trying to find a reason because he missed twice now.
You just missed. This happens.
All right.
Don't make reasons. Don't make excuses, okay? Dylan's just too
With
elusive.
no excuses, 6 minus R look to take on again. STL now on second down, about 9. Taylor receives. He throws. No one there except Jasmine Ryu, who can only get one hand of the ball.
He almost tipped that to the receiver.
Yeah,
He
that would've
almost
been
tipped that to the
terrible.
receiver.
That's the kind of night it's been for 6 minus Ryan. Like, had he tipped it to the receiver and it went for a touchdown, would that have surprised you?
I'd be like, makes sense.
That's the kind of play that Six Facts needed, though. Like, they took a shot deep. They needed the interception to get back in this game, and Jasmine was just trailing the receiver instead of being like
Mhm.
at the right place at the right time.
That was not a safe throw. That was a
And
dangerous throw right
Exactly.
there.
That could have been what gave Six Fast like a resurrection.
Mhm.
Instead, it's incomplete.
No resurrection, and instead it is third down. Dylan Taylor receives the snap. It wobbles once again. He looks over the middle but delivers deep to Theogia, who
Nice
jumps.
play.
And it is no pass interference this time, but it is deflected by Alex Pilon.
Yeah, that was a
Fantastic
great play by Pilon.
Alex Pilon.
This guy can fly, man.
He's
He believes he can
surprisingly-
fly.
Yes.
No, but
Also
he
can-
got up there
Yes,
with Theo.
also that.
He got up there with Theo, man. That was impressive.
Forced a punt. Now Six Fast are back on offense, which basically would have resulted in Jasmine getting the interception down there, but with a minute more in the game.
We'll give him another 40 seconds.
Still not bad. That's a 2-minute drive. Still have to
If they
punt.
can
It's
score
not bad.
fast, we can actually have a football.
If they can actually play it like their names, 6 fast. Listen. There you go. That's good.
Ball
Justin.
caught by Justin Blanchard as he just keeps himself in bounds.
How about Justin's first catch, like for 25 yards?
Yeah, not
It was a
bad.
great. It was a great catch, though. Sideline catch too. Too bad he couldn't cut up field, but it was a tough one.
But those intermediate routes often have been open this game, and it seems though Fred Vienne has been avoiding throwing them.
It's not what he does. Like it's not his own. That's
Mhm.
not within his playbook. And once you pick up on that, it's very. I wouldn't say easy to stop him, but it makes it easier.
Fred Vienne snaps.
But many of us.
Marc-Antoine Vienne with the catch.
Good yak yards there. Good yards.
Yeah,
after
it looks
catch.
like he got the first down as well. I thought he was deflagged way before that, but I looked down. He still the flag, runs waste.
Back to earlier point, Fred Vien only has like 4 plays or so. Like people lock onto it and they just start playing up on him. So now the intermediate plays will be there because they're just jumping the short, expecting him to throw a slant or a hook.
That drive was a minute on the clock, and they're already in red zone.
No, but now you got to punch it in. It's good to be in the red zone, but you got to score here.
In trips now, Jasmine Ryu might as well sit down in isolation. Fred Vien gets the ball, he pumps, he throws to the corner, almost intercepted by Guillaume De Palma. Guillaume De Palma would never drop that on offense. But on defense, it just changes sometimes.
It's a very tough grab to make.
Absolutely.
Going on the sidelines, going down with the ball. But that drive so far has been a minute 20 seconds. That's exactly what Six Fast needed. They need to go quickly, score quickly, and give the ball back to Estelle, force another stop, and get the ball back.
But stop huddling up. You're taking an extra 20 seconds every time you huddle up. They can't afford to lose these 20 seconds.
They're like walking slowly back to the line.
That's what I mean. Look at Fred smiling, not even hurrying up his offense here.
He just likes to smile. He's a happy guy. Ball thrown to Martin Vien, who may have broken a couple fingers but did not bring the ball in.
I think he just dropped it and like, oh, I dropped it. Oh, my finger hurts.
Also, in case anyone was watching, because cameras.
It looked like it hurt to me. The ball came out wobbling.
Well, it hurts when you don't catch the ball too. You know?
It does. It hurts your feels.
I don't know. I'm not a receiver.
He got the ball right in the fields.
Well, the amount of times you drop snaps, you should know, Simon.
Correct. The snaps are never off. Marc-Antoine Vien getting ready to snap to his brother Fred Vien. He gets the ball, looks right away to his right. It is caught by Crackwood. It's a touchdown, but it is still 40-25.
But still over 7 minutes left of the game, man. One more stop, score. There's still a chance.
Do you decline to convert?
No, you go for it. You need these points
15?
right now. You need these points. You hurry up your huddle. You don't do a 30-second huddle again, but
15 can be 3 scores.
Come on, this is like they're like 15 seconds in that huddle. That's too long.
The whole drive, including the convert, will be 3 minutes total.
That's a lot of minutes in this particular circumstance.
Not so bad.
Fred Vien looks to his right, delivers to Marc-Antoine Vien. It is caught.
Short. Ooh.
He is just short, as called by the referee on the right sideline.
Very nice catch, though. Very nice catch.
Very good tackle by Guillaume De Palma to be aware of what the line was, to jump in front of that, get the tackle, be safe. Don't play the ball. Play the tackle because you know the guy's on inbounds. You don't need to play the ball. Ended up being no good instead of
Guys, it's still a 2-score game here, man. Stop, score. You're still in this game here.
Dylan Taylor really needs to grind it out, throw some hooks, take some time off this game.
Run
if he needs to, absolutely. And he's a good athlete as well. So
he is, yeah. No, he's
beaten Justin Blanchard twice. Justin Blanchard closing in, the ball delivered quickly to Jamil Greenidge, and he is deflagged. But a flag is thrown by the referee just as it was removed from the waist of Jamil Greenidge.
Holding.
I like that play by Dylan Taylor. Go with a safe hook, and then Jamil was smart enough to go up instead of trying to bubble it back to gain yardage. Got about 7, which turns to they got a holding call for them. Which
I was surprised to see a holding call when the flag came off immediately the way it did.
I disagree with that call, but I mean, the ref saw something we didn't. Maybe it was a slight tug before the flag came off.
Absolutely.
There was 2 defenders there, so one might have hold, and the other one got the tackle.
Correct. I mean, we do have the benefit of video replay.
Oh, I saw it live.
Guillaume De Palma getting ready to snap to Dylan Taylor. 40-25, 5.5 minutes left.
See, smart. They're looking at them take their time here.
There's no reason to snap it early.
No, exactly. They're probably waiting
Look
until the
to the
ref says
left.
5 seconds.
It is caught. It is quickly deflagged. It is Seth Galina on the sideline.
He is not the king of yak, that's for sure.
Definitely not.
Well, it's a smart offense from Dylan Taylor at this point. Just go with something safe underneath. Kill as much time as possible. If you give them the ball back with 5 minutes, you could actually lose this game. If you give them the ball back with 2 minutes, you cannot.
If you score, you win the game.
Also, but that's risky. What if you can't? What if you get picked off?
I agree.
Why take a risk when you can play safe?
A lot of obvious things being mentioned by the broadcast
That's what we're
team.
here for.
Dylan Taylor looking for what's less obvious in the 6-R defense. He looks to his right, delivers to wide open Theo Ojea. Alex Pilon vacationing at the 10-yard line.
I think it was tanning on the ground right there.
It is hot in here.
Absolutely.
It is.
I mean, it's a good vacation spot.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was like a quick slant and go because Alex jumped something short right away and just went right down.
We'll see that once we see the replay, of course. But Theo Ojea, just such a good route runner, so fast, such great hands, so hard to cover. And we see Alex Pilon basically just taking a nap on the field.
That was not the play we saw.
That was not the play. So
Thanks,
Eagle.
Eagle, yeah.
Dylan Taylor now calling his play for the convert. 46-25, 4 minutes left in the game. He looks over the middle. Justin Blanchard gets there a second late. It is caught by Seth Galina, who no longer needs yaks because it's a convert.
So
1 point coverage, good. They're
4
up.
minutes left. What do you guys think?
They're
You
up
think
by
it's over?
22.
Think
At
it's
this
over?
point, at
You
this
both
at
are
this
both
place.
talking at the same time continuously. So it's hard to follow the conversation.
You're a jerk.
Yes.
Okay, go Simon.
With 4 minutes, 22-point lead. Yes, it's over. Before, when you said, "Oh, this doesn't matter," I disagreed. But now,
Now it's done.
Unless they score on this play, it's over.
Vinny's so hopeful. The ball thrown to his right
And he
is caught back to
throws
Brisbois.
a
The amount of
5-yard
times
hook.
I've sent ball thrown to his right is hurting my throat.
Come on,
it's
guys.
words you've said too many times.
Like, I think I'll close my eyes for the next play and I'll just say ball thrown to his right.
Please do not.
Down three scores with 3 minutes left. He throws a 5-yard hook. I mean, come on, man. You
That was
gotta.
like 9. They got a first down out of that. Did they?
Who cares?
First downs don't really matter much.
You need to
being down
score.
47-25.
You need to score with 3 minutes left, and by throwing a 5-yard hook, you're not going to. Max is going to
It's
get
like going
10.
to the bar. It's almost closing time. You need to score. Ball thrown to the sideline. Crackwood
catch.
caught the ball and dropped it shortly thereafter after contact from Guillaume de Palma.
I agree that was a catch. That was a good
I
call.
agree.
With,
Come on, hurry up there, Six Fast.
yeah.
You cannot
I
huddle
agree.
up.
I agree with you, but I think
There should be 6 fast minus huddle.
they're just beat. They just want to score regardless how much time it takes. They just want to finish on a high note.
I think-
they agree they lost. They just don't want to
I
go
think
home.
There's nothing below notes at this point.
No, but
Just straight up base.
this is showing inexperience here by not hurrying up your offense here. It's frustrating to watch.
Fervier one-hands it, throws to Marc-Antoine Vien, who breaks over the middle. And it's the flag, but no, they call it a touchdown. He is in. Marc-Antoine Vien, touchdown.
Do not huddle up here. Just tell your boys right now as they're coming to you what to do. Like, look at it.
Nope, they will not do that. They will huddle instead.
This is frustrating to
no,
watch
but
right now.
they gave up. Like the game's over. They just want to finish on a high note. They
But
took,
why? You're down 2 scores. It's not over.
they took the timeout. They have time now.
Listen,
Okay,
man,
fair
sometimes it's like a Saturday morning. Your girl just wants to huddle.
A huddle?
6 fast minus Ryan down 47-31, attempting a convert with only 2 minutes left in the game. It's tough to see a scenario where they can't come back, Simone.
Well, unless Dylan throws a pick 6 on the following play,
Mm-hmm.
gets the ball back, throws another one, and they managed to get 2 converts for 2
So
points.
you're saying there's a chance?
Have you played Dylan Taylor in Division B?
I've seen
Have
crazier
you played?
things happen.
Like I like Dylan Taylor. Don't get me wrong. I really do, and I think I thought he should have been quarterback of the year this year, preseason. But he just seems to make mistakes late in games because he tries to force plays he shouldn't, and I hope he doesn't. Because Dylan, you're playing
Amazing.
all-star football right now.
No, he's
Just
playing
do it.
amazing.
Yeah,
right now.
he's playing Finals MVP football right
He's
now.
got no
Just
mistakes. He
exactly.
scored on every drive.
Just don't make. Well, that throw to Jasmine Ryu that could have been picked off could have been a huge mistake at the time.
The throw to Marc-Antoine Vien, however, is being reviewed by officials.
I was not aware of this.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it now.
Well,
And
thank you.
We're seeing it now, of course, in the replay. Vien snaps the ball to Vien.
I think it
It's
was in.
thrown quickly. He moves to his. Well, look,
He's in,
from
he's
that
in.
angle, it does look like he's in because it looks as though Jamie Ojea is in the end zone for the D flag. So I'm saying it's touchdown. Mo Khan is walking by. He's saying it's touchdown.
But
Chapman
again,
is saying it's
do
touchdown.
we really believe in what Mokan
And I
does?
believe it's confirmed now by head official Leo Gervais, who's in.
In the booth.
He's in the booth saying it's in fact a touchdown.
The booth
So
really-
Chapman, Mo, myself, Vinny, we're all right. Not Simon.
It's
Simon
rare.
did not declare a touchdown.
Simone's being politically correct here. He's like, I'm not gonna say anything in case I'm wrong.
You
feels like it
figure
happens
Simon
a
would
few
be
times.
used to being wrong at this point.
I know, right?
Absolutely.
So what happens in this game? They go for 2. Let's say they get this 2-point convert.
Mm-hmm. Becomes 33, 47-33.
Do you believe in your gut that there's a chance Dylan makes a
No.
mistake? No, I'm saying Dylan makes a
Boys,
mistake.
time is running. Let's go. Hurry this
No.
offense up.
Fred Vien gets the ball, looks to his right, pumps, delivers the ball to the back of the end zone. Anthony Brisbois puts up one hand and hoped it would stick. It did not stick.
Oh, that would have been a ridiculous catch to make. That was like a
Absolutely.
highlight reel.
He did get up there.
Timeout by 6 fast here. Smart timeout. I just wish our huddles were a bit faster, but smart timeout.
Absolutely. We see a huddle now by STL who have the benefit of time on their side. Guys, 47-31. It's not quite been a slugfest, but 6 minus R have not gone away quietly into the night.
The first half was very back and forth, where
Mhm.
you 6 fast struggle a little bit. STL would score on most drives, but we had still had a game right before that second to last bit of half, But now in the second half has been all STL, no 6 fast.
Simon Dashne's voice cracking like he's going through puberty.
$50 says he
First
runs.
down with Jamie Ogier receiving the snap. He looks. He goes to his left. He is sacked by Justin Blanchard, who denied the run. You owe me $50. Vinny
He tried to run.
Delano.
The run attempt
No,
was there.
No, I think he was about to stop at the line of scrimmage.
And he was
to
going to throw it.
in the
Absolutely.
back.
I
saw
don't think he was
that.
going to
Yeah,
throw it.
absolutely.
Well, granted, Dylan Taylor was about 20 yards downfield by himself.
And that's how you win a bet with Vinny Delano.
You let him make the bet late and you don't accept, and then if he's wrong, you just say, I will.
I accept.
I accepted with nodding my head. It's not on camera.
Correct.
I was there.
Yeah, you saw it.
I was
You saw it.
witness. I was
We, of
too
course,
much.
are wasting time because the game is veritably over. Jamie Ogier convinced that he will break Justin Blanchard this time around.
Safety. Maybe?
Potentially. Referee blows in the play. Blanchard staring down Ogier. He breaks to his left. This time the flag comes off once again. It looks to be a 1 yard gain.
It's funny how
No, it's a
No,
1 yard loss.
it's a sack. It's a no.
No,
They push
no.
it forward. That's a bizarre spot for
That
the
was
referee.
confusing. You looked at it.
he misses Dylan twice but can get Jamie. That's
No, he looked confusing. He looked at the bag. He's like, am I going back or forward?
even we didn't know from up here.
And that's around. He can't run anymore.
Google Maps declared that as a 1 yard gain, half a yard gain.
He
By
can't run
Jimmy
anymore,
J.
so Dylan's back on offense. Under center.
Correct. Dylan in his own end zone.
It's good
Guillaume
though.
De Palma with the snap. He's received. He looks to his left. Justin Blanchard closing in, but
Wow.
wide open receiver is Seth Galina on a wheel, and he's
Oh
breaking
my
the field. He took what you said to heart about the yak. Hey, proving you wrong once again.
He heard me. He
Vinny
heard
Galano.
me.
That was a great read by Dylan Taylor. You saw everybody jumping the short, quick out. Looked over top. Jamil was covered. He took the one.
Guys, that's the game right there.
The guy in between. This is a fantastic read by Dylan Taylor.
If it wasn't the game before, that is the game right there.
Absolutely. It's 30 seconds, and we've run out of things to talk about. But STL still with the ball, getting ready to pad the lead over
We
STL.
could talk about
Over
finals
Hey.
Mine,
MVP.
sorry.
Congrats, Dylan Taylor, man. What a game you played today.
Absolutely.
You believe
You're-
he's gonna
you're
win the
my-
finals MVP?
You're my MVP. Yeah, he's my MVP. 100%.
I don't know. To be honest, Jamie Ogier has had a ridiculous game as well.
He did, but the quarterback, he went flawless. He got stopped with one drive, I think.
but
Theo
largely related to his
But
receivers as
Theo
well.
also had a great game, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
Theo had 2 touchdowns. Jamie had 3. Seth had 1.
Let's give it to Seth Galina. He's a nice guy.
He had a pick.
He did a pick.
And like 2 converts.
And not enough yaks, except for the
And-
one play.
But that he almost,
Yeah.
he juked out 2 guys on that play. Respect,
Correct.
Seth. I'm sorry. I apologize for my earlier comments.
Seth Galina, you the real MVP. But probably not for real, though.
No, you're not the real MVP, but you are our MVP.
Jamie taking the snaps, probably looking to run.
Guys, in like 10 seconds, this game's over.
That's what they want to do. They just want to kill clock.
That's what I mean.
Running doesn't. There's no chance you lose the football if you're running.
Unless he
not-
stops and throws, it would be awesome.
Theo's not even in the field.
If he throws a pick 6 right here, guys, come on.
I say a hook to Terrence Adams.
Theo was not on the field.
Nope, he's going to his left, going to his right, juking. Justin Blanchard catching him on the bizarre decision to backpedal.
He's like, I'm not gonna run. I'm just gonna backpedal.
Jamie is deceivingly not elusive.
Well, Justin's also a very good rusher.
So what you're saying is he's
He's
not,
not,
elusive.
Because he looks elusive, but deceivingly he is not.
Are you saying he's elusive because like it's deceiving because the name on the jersey?
It's deceiving because you see him make hard cuts and it goes nowhere.
Fair.
And
Definitely he wasn't doing it on the back pedal, I'll tell you that much.
He may be Theo's older brother, but he plays like his younger brother.
Oh, he's older. I did not know
He
that.
is older. But he definitely plays like
I
he's
also
younger.
didn't know that till a few seasons ago when
I didn't know that
he
till
told
just
me.
now.
By the way, Jamie, I'm joking. I love you. Don't take it personally.
They have another brother who's better, I believe, is what
I
I heard.
actually heard that. He's actually apparently significantly better and just doesn't want to play to show them up in the league.
Yeah, I would imagine. Guillaume De Palma deflagged by Alex Pilon on the right sideline.
If they, as soon as they get the first down, this game's over. They know it.
Yes.
There's only a handful of things you can make at this point that could cost you the game, and I
there's
don't know any of
nothing.
them.
Man, you're just really stretching it. There's
Back-to-back
nothing to
pick
say.
6s because Dylan tries to throw bomb touchdowns to secure the MVP. It's coming.
No, I think
As long as you don't throw it to Jamie.
Both to Alex Pilon. And then Alex Pilon will be MVP.
That would be awesome.
Bold prediction here.
unrealistic.
I know, guys. I'm just trying to fill air here.
Yup.
Alex
Dylan
Pilon, let's
Taylor.
go. Prove me right. Let's go, Alex Pilon.
Looks
There it
to his
is.
right,
Oh.
delivers. Jamie Ogier Still with his flag, but it was blown dead.
And there it is. Is that the game?
Yes, that's the game right here.
That's the game, guys.
STL champions.
Congrats, STL.
That's the thing I was going to say. STL, you are the Division B champions. A win 47-31 over 6 minus Ryan, but plus victory for STL.
I have
Math.
nothing to say about that.
Math is fun.
Vinny, what were your thoughts about this game, seeing Dylan Taylor really coming into his own, and all playoffs long, basically, just being the quarterback we expected coming into the season?
I'm proud of him. I've been calling it all year. He was my preseason MVP, quarterback of the year. He slightly fell off towards the second half of the season, but in the playoffs, he came strong, and he showed exactly the potential he had, especially with his receiving core. Congrats, Dylan Taylor, man. You deserve it, and you played like a superstar today.
Simon Dagenet, our 6 minus are forever capped, basically, at this level. Or do you see them winning a Division B or even Division 2 title in the future?
Yeah, the way they've been playing this season, even in the finals, sure, Dylan had a fantastic game, but granted, they only makes one mistake. We have a very close game. In my opinion, the 6 Fast are definitely good enough for this division. They've been competing all season. They're not divisionally capped. I believe they could move up to Division 2 if they wanted to. They could add even more pieces around them. It was a great season for both teams. STL really came together in the playoffs and had a fantastic run, but we cannot forget the season 6 Fast tie.
Absolutely, and a great season all season long. They've been one of the front runners, as you guys know, having watched the season all season long and seeing it unfold. It's been a great time, and STL, to their credit, not having the regular season they anticipated, but
starting 5-0 to finish 5-5.
Absolutely, and just getting really hot and playing really well. And Terrence Adams at this point in his interview saying, you know what, it doesn't really matter because we got to the playoffs, and now we had the chance to win a championship, and we're seeing them awarded now with the championship trophy and the championship T-shirts. So congratulations to them.
And Dylan Taylor, I think, was the MVP.
Yes,
Congratulations, Dylan Taylor.
Dylan Taylor, MVP, absolutely.
Jamie, you should feel. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm
that
joking,
was
I'm
well
joking.
deserved. 47 points in the finals, no mistakes.
And
Great.
Jamie Ojig is going to go home tonight feeling slighted.
I don't think so. I think he was well used.
Correct. For all of his production, getting them 47 points. For Vinny Galano, for Simon Dagenet, I am P. Zelleries. Once again, congratulations, STL. You are Division B champions. And remember, good night.